What's up, guys? Welcome back for another college football video. We're going to be breaking down the 2026 Arizona State Sun Devils. This is a team, they made it to the playoffs in 2024. The big question this year, can they get things back on track? They took a couple steps back last season. They went 8-5. Kenny Dillingham's back. Experienced coaching staff. There's still a lot of talent on this team working the portal, recruiting. We're going to break down the team, look at the schedule, and try to predict what their final record is. The games they're going to win, lose, no matter what. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. How do you think the Sun Devils do this season? What do you think their final record is? Leave it in the comment section. I will respond to every single comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment down below. This team came out of nowhere 2024, won the Big 12. Made it to the playoffs, almost beat the Texas Longhorns. Some might say should have beaten the Texas Longhorns. Some very questionable calls from the refs. No matter what, they were kicked out of the playoffs that season. They came in with some of the best odds to win the Big 12 this past season. Sam Levitt back. They didn't have Scadaboo. They still had Tyson. A lot of experience on this team. Tyson's going first round. Levitt is now gone, opting to transfer to LSU. So a little bit of a new look Arizona State. When you look at the coaching staff, Kenny Dillingham, one of the most exciting young coaches in the game currently. He has Hines Ward as the associate coach. Marcus Arroyo, been around in college football for a little while. Experienced offensive-minded coach. Brian Ward there as the defense coordinator. When you're looking at the depth chart for this offense, let's say, that's where everything has been the last couple seasons. Scadaboo in 2024. Sam Levitt working things back in 24. Sam Levitt playing some really good football last season, but the injury bug, 2 or 3 times he missed a lot of time last season. Completely derailed his season. Derailed the Sun Devils season. 24, they go 11-3. Last year, 8-5. Things didn't quite live up to the expectations. You still have Moss, a wide receiver, Hamilton, Butler, the running backs, Brown and Robinson. Kenny Dillingham loves the ground game. The ground game opens up the play action, opens up that deep vertical passing attack. When you're looking at the quarterbacks, you have Dyer, you have Toffelson, you got some guys in there that can maybe make a little bit of a run at the quarterback position, but what you're looking for is stability at the quarterback position. It is what it is. Sam Levitt completely left this team in the Sun Devils fans. They're still pissed off. You have all the right to be. Look like he was your guy going forward. #1 transfer portal quarterback left the team. Kenny Dillingham has to rally the wagons, get everything back on track, recapture that momentum you had back in 2024. Let's jump right into their schedule. The very first game, Week 1, Saturday, September 5th. The Morgan State Bears coming to Arizona State. This is obviously going to be a very easy one. The big question here, can you get the momentum on that offense, get things back on track? New quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, a lot of new pieces there. Can you get the momentum early? Big 12 play is going to be very competitive. Texas Tech is going to be really good this season, but the Big 12, it's still wide open. You can still have that miracle season that you had back in 2024. It starts winning the cupcake games. So once you get to the heart of that Big 12 schedule, everything's firing on all cylinders. They're going to win this game easily. Week number 2, tough out-of-conference schedule this season. Have to give Arizona State, have to give Kenny Dillingham some props. They're not afraid to play their in-conference schedule and also play some of the toughest teams out of conference. This team could easily be a top 10 team. Saturday, September 12th, going to College Station to play the Texas A&M Aggies. This team made the playoffs last season. They are stacked at every single position. Marcel Reed, because so many weapons on this team. Mike Elko, very disciplined, close line of scrimmage coach, wants to run the ball. They ran for over 200 yards every single game last season. They're going to run it down your throat. They're going to use that. They're going to bludgeon you. You have to compete with them, not just for a half, but over the course of 4 quarters of physical football. They're going to test your depth. Although Arizona State is good, if they have Sam Levitt, they might be capable of pulling off the upset. They might still pull off the upset. But as of right now, they're going to the SEC. It's going to be a tough atmosphere. If it's a night game, it's going to be a crazy atmosphere. Give me the Aggies winning this one. Then after that, Saturday, September 19th, you have the Kansas Jayhawks coming to Arizona State. This is a team completely different roster, some moves on the coaching staff. Quarterback Dan Daniels been there forever, obviously. That guy seemed like he was playing for 5 or 6 overall seasons in college. Probably was with the new rules. This team had a pretty decent offense last season. Defense took some massive steps back. They got to get their discipline back on track. This is a game that Arizona State can win, but Kansas, they're always one of those teams when you don't expect them to have a good season, that's when they have a good season. When they are expected to compete in the Big 12, that's where they lay the egg. Right now, they're kind of coming in down the middle. Keep your eye on them, but I'm going to go with the Sun Devils winning this one, getting back above 500. They're 2-1. Then after that, October 3rd, week 4, the Baylor Bears coming to Arizona State. This is a team, Dave Aranda, he's been on the hot seat for a little bit of a while. One of the top 3 passing attacks in all of college football last season. They were lighting it up through the air, but that defense, which is his specialty, has been questionable since he's been there. If you can't get your specialty on track, the team is going to suffer. I'm going to go with Arizona State winning this one as well. So as of right now, actually starting out the season pretty good. The very next week, October 10th, you have Hawaii coming to Arizona State as well. The Rainbow Warriors is a team used to run the air raid back in the day. There should be a massive talent disadvantage here. They're not coming all the way across the globe because they're still coming to that West Coast area. But no matter what, Arizona State should win this one, should go into Big 12 play. Feeling pretty good right now. Sitting there, 4-1 overall record so far. Probably should be ranked at this point. But unfortunately, the fun has to end somewhere. Going up against a team that made the Final Four to end the regular season, got the bye week, won the Big 12, the reigning Big 12 champions, October 17th, going to the Texas Tech Red Raiders, a top 5 defense in the country, the number 2 overall rush defense. Kind of seems crazy to say the Red Raiders were a line of scrimmage football team. They definitely were that last season. Sorsby transferring over from Cincinnati, top 3 overall transfer portal quarterback. This is a guy that can throw for 3,000 to 3,500 yards. He can run from anywhere from 700 to 1,000 yards. Dual threat quarterback. He can extend plays with his legs. What that means, this Arizona State front 7, they're going to have to be disciplined this game, keep everything in front of them, control the line of scrimmage, keep him in the pocket, force him to beat you vertically down the field. They averaged over 40 a game. They gave up less than 10 per game. They are one of the best overall teams in the country, and they've been working the portal beautifully the last couple seasons. Give me the Red Raiders winning this one. Probably still the favorite, in my personal opinion, to win the Big 12 back-to-back seasons. So they're 4-2, October 24th, the Kansas State Wildcats. This team, just like Kansas, where are they going to fall this season? Some changes at the top coaching staff-wise. You're going to have a lot of new pieces. You're going to have a completely new, revamped offense. Some guys were seniors. Some guys went in the portals. There's going to be new pieces running a new offensive scheme, but still a scheme that obviously, with the new head coach, they're more than familiar with because they were just running it a couple years ago. Kansas State, for some reason, they always punch well above their weight class. 2 3-star guys, but they play like high 4-star players, usually very disciplined, physical team. This is one of those ones. Kansas State might even be ranked in the top 25 at this point. They could even be the favorite here, but I'm going to go with the Sun Devils winning this one. Then after that, Saturday, October 31st, this is another good team, and this is a tough road match going to Utah to play the BYU Cougars. This team just barely missed out on the playoffs last season. 11-2 record during the regular season, counting the Big 12 championship. They lost 2 games, both of them to Texas Tech. Outside of that, if you were in Texas Tech, they were beating everyone else. They are disciplined. They have the young quarterback freshman last season. Hard to bring down. 240 pounds, physical runner, can also push the ball down the field. They're going to run for over 200 yards as an average this season. That's what they did last year. Physical team, line of scrimmage team, time of possession football team. To me, that's the type of game. This is the type of game they could come in here, pull off the win, make another run for the Big 12. And I have to go with them. I have to go with the experience that the Cougars have, the discipline they have versus the new-look Sun Devils. Arizona State, very close game, almost pulls off the upset. BYU at the very end either gets a touchdown to take the lead or a field goal to close it out, and the Cougars ultimately win it. Then November 7th, the Colorado Buffaloes. Deion Sanders, what the heck is happening at Colorado right now? Coaches are leaving, guys are transferring out. I never fully bought into the whole Deion thing. A lot of people did. Things definitely did not look good last season, but maybe he can get things back on track. But I don't honestly think it's going to happen. Big 12, very deep conference. A lot of really good, talented teams. You can't take any Saturday for a given. I'm going to give the Sun Devils winning this one versus Colorado. Saturday, November 14th, the UCF Knights. UCF, Scott Frost, did they resurrect that old UCF look this past season? Not quite yet, but he did have to completely flip the roster, a whole new game plan they have. Can they get things back to where they were that undefeated season? That would be beautiful. Florida, one of the best recruiting states. There's 3 4-star players in their backyard everywhere. They could actually be a juggernaut in college football, but Scott Frost has to resurrect the past. Very hard thing to do. Keep your eye on them. They always run the ball well every single season. A lot of speed on that team, but I'm going to give the Sun Devils winning this one. Saturday, November 21st, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. New coach. You have the new quarterback coming over, both of them from Texas State. They're going to be slinging the ball up and down the field, running the air raid. This team's going to be electrifying. They had to completely flip the roster. 50 to 70 transfer portal players. Completely new look team. That means unknown variables. We haven't seen this team, this coaching staff on the field with these players yet. That's the unknown. I hate the unknown. They're obviously going to be a whole lot better than they were last season because they were god-awful last year. But I think Arizona State can win this one. They walk away with the W. They close out the regular season November 28th versus the Arizona State Wildcats. You don't want to sleep on this team. This is an in-state rivalry. Take the records, throw it out the window. It means absolutely nothing, but this is one of the surprise teams last year. Double-digit win caliber team, really good offense last season, defense playing well, very 50-50 throwing, running the ball, multiple type of offense. They were one of those surprise teams that was almost in the running for the Big 12, potentially for a playoff spot. Top 25 caliber team, still a lot of pieces coming back this season. When it's a rivalry game, to close out the season, anything can happen. This is one of those 50-50 toss-up games. Flip a coin, that's going to be the outcome. But I'm going to go with the Wildcats actually walking away. I know Sun Devils fans, they're going to hate that. They don't want to hear it. But I'm looking at what they have coming back on the roster with the momentum from last season. Arizona State, a lot of new pieces coming in here. Give me Arizona getting the win. So that means the Sun Devils finish the regular season 8-4. They make a bowl game. They still have the chance to get to 9 wins, which would be an improvement over last season. The trajectory is still going up. Even with the pieces you lost, Sam Levitt, people hate his guts for leaving. You're still on the upward trajectory. Once these guys get experience, that means next season you can make a run at the Big 12. Guys, that's our breakdown of Arizona State. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below. What are your thoughts? What do you think their final record is? Leave it in the comment section. I will respond to every comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out the pinned comment down below. And as always, thank you for watching.